Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to an episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We are continuing our 6th season in the Predator Racing Group Challenger, or Challenge Series, I guess. Currently, team is 5th place overall, although I guess tied for 4th maybe is the better way to put it. I think we can maybe work our way up to 3rd, honestly, and possibly even get a 3rd place driver. 2nd, starting to get a little bit more of a little bit further out than, is probably reasonable at this point. So we'll see. Currently got a 6th place car, which I think we started off as either 8th or 9th this season. So we've gotten better. 6th place drivers, which I think we were 8th or 7th on that one as well. So I think that one's gone up a little bit. Headquarters is still 1st. Staff is 1st. Sponsors is 1st now. We did drop down, I think, briefly to 2nd or 3rd on that one. Back up to 1st on that one. And then pit crews is 5th. And I think at one point it was 6th. So some slight improvements overall. Doing pretty good, I think. Let's go check out our mail. Excuse me, clear my throat for a little bit there. Car conditions looking okay. We'll take the interview. Your brakes seem to be holding back. I'm going to say she needs to button it because although she's a little bit low on the morale. I got to get her morale back up. Pit crew, blah, blah, blah. There's our suspension that we just finished. We'll wait to do, okay, so we can go ahead and design a new part. So we did brakes, we did suspension. Still not really making any traction on any of these, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and do the gearbox next. And these are just going to be some parts for next season. Definitely do those two. And we'll do that one. And then we got one more part we can do, which probably the plus 50 over here, or maybe actually the plus 50 on soft supers and ultras wouldn't carry over, so we'll do the plus 40 over here. And that will be pretty good. Will be that part, and that will be the last part we're going to be building for the season, honestly. And we're only just barely halfway through the season, so that's not too bad to get to that milestone that quickly. Excuse me, man. Something in my throat. All right, let's do some swaps over here. All right, we definitely want to swap out the 0.8. We need just amazing drivers to hire. We definitely don't care about you. We don't care about you. 89 and 98. I mean, they're not great as far as stats, but they're great. The 98 is amazing, obviously, on the mistake percentage. So let's swap in. We'll start with this one in for the 0.8. There's a 0.6 here. We'll bring the 19 back in for that, I think. There's a 0.7 here for fixing. Not good at all. It doesn't really matter who we bring back. We'll bring back just the 0.1 for now. 0.5 still for gas. And then a 0.5 for jack. We'll bring the 0.1 in. And we'll do some swapping here in a second. I'm going to just kind of swap out some of these guys that are at least a little bit high. And then we will see who we can swap around beyond that. All right, so everybody here looks good. Everybody up here is looking okay. How are we doing on, we got 6 races left. Is that like the same for everybody? I think we renewed everybody at the same time. So I think we're still good across the board. All right, so we need to get a better jack. We'll grab you. It's going to be, I guess, our second best jack person in the listing here. And then refueling, the 19 is definitely going to be the one we want here. Looks like 14 is the next best. And then that puts the fixing really, really low, but does it really matter? We can at least move one of you up to tires. And we got a pair of 13s. Honestly, nope, that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Fixing's not amazing, but who cares at this point? So that will work. Overall mistake percentage isn't too bad. I think we're going to be okay with that. All right. Still working on the car, so we'll get to that here in a second so we can start doing some more improvements. And yeah, we can totally jump off a lot of these improvements at this point. Let's clear all this out, and let's just grab anything that's like below 90 at this point. You're below 90. You're below 90. You two are exactly 90, so we'll go ahead and plug you guys in as well. Promise I'm not dying here. You're right at 90, so that's gonna be okay. And then we'll I mean, I'm just gonna put like just a little bit of trickle over there. Just not much. Like 5, I think is going to be fine. It's going to get a little bit of a trickle, primarily focusing on performance though. And I think that's the right move because we really need to start working on the performance for our super parts for next season. So I think this is actually a good balance right here because all of these are going to get done, which is going to get our car as good as it's going to get for this season. And then we'll go from there. Allergies just getting at me. Gotta love allergies. You don't have to love allergies. That was obviously not a real statement. Allergies are terrible. Goodness. I'm gonna be okay one of these days. All right, team championship target. Yeah, we're great on the target. I mean, we could have gotten even more money. Love the helipad. I do too, quite frankly. Fuel tank size debate. Interesting. Performance work is done. Let's go check out what else we can do. I guess we'll start working on the good parts now. The really, really nice parts that we're doing for next season. And that will work. So all of our parts look like they're green. Nothing's higher than green, unfortunately. So no purple parts, showing that we've got like some of the best parts in the league for any of these things, but kind of not unexpected. Yeah, looks good. I think just a little trickle of reliability is still okay, still the right move for now. And yep, here's the 7th or above. That's gonna be for England. Could get us $2 million if we can get 7th or above. I'm really hoping that we can. Do we still focus on Roland as the best parts? Let's see here. All right, so I think we're good there. These are okay. Those are okay. These two are okay. That's fine. And that's fine. No, I think we're good. I mean, she's still content, and he's happy. So I think this is the right move. Let's see if we can get him working his way up to the... Maybe we can still get him 2nd place. I'm not expecting to, but you never know. Come on, we got to at least get 7th or above on this race. Got to get that extra money. Team's marketability increases as the team becomes more successful. We've kind of gotten as successful as we can get. So our marketability is capped out. Being that this is England, I'm expecting some rain at some point, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any yet. Actually, it's not looking like there's going to be any practice, so that's something, I suppose. Let's see here. I'll plug you guys in on one edge again. Seems like it's been working okay. Tire choice, 8 to 10. I think we need to go softs on this one. 8 to 10 feels a little bit, aggressive. If it was 10 or higher, I think I'd go with it, but 8 to 10 feels a little bit low. So we'll go with softs. At least it still gives us the bonus for our part that needs that. Handling looks good. Speed balance. There we go. Go with that. And take practice. Send out. And send out. Yay for mute buttons. Assuming it's working. I hope it is, because I would really hate to be coughing in your guys' ears. Alright. Let's see what we got here. 63%. Good on the downforce, so it's not too bad. Just a smidge more. Poor on the handling, so we need to go a little bit further on that, and very poor on the speed balance. So pretty aggressive with that, I think. 59%. Poor on your downforce. So we'll bring that up pretty aggressively. And then handling was great. We'll try just a smidge more to that side. And see if that gets any better or worse. Bring them both back in. There we go. Great, great, good. Not bad. It's going to be what, 89? Oh, 92. Wow. little bit higher than I expected. Good to great. A little bit more. Poor to great. Smidge more handling. And then very poor to good. Quite a bit more speed balance. Try something like that. We'll bring you in one more time. See if we can at least guarantee that we're 95 or higher. You're at 90. Poor to good. So we know the downforce is close. Great to excellent, because we know that one's good. Very poor to good. So a little bit more speed balance. And then let's make sure we get the handling locked back in. I think that's going to be good. I think this will be the last time we send them out. We'll bring them in one more time, I should say. And then I think we'll probably be 95 or higher on both of them at this point. At least I'm expecting it. There we go. Excellent, excellent, great. No, that's awesome. Very, very nice. And honestly, we might as well just try and do a teeny tiny bit more downforce to see if we can lock that in a little bit closer. It doesn't hurt to try. Send you out for 6 laps though. And then you are not quite as good, but should still be good enough. 97%. Pretty solid. Maybe just a smidge more speed balance. Do something like that. Worst case, we go back to the one we're on. There we go. Good stuff. Come on, do good here. Do good. Please. Not at all. The other people are they just improved better than we did, I guess, is what it comes down to. Despite the fact that we made some good parts and we did some improvements, they just did better. Is what it comes down to. So, I mean, it is what it is. We did hit rank 3 on both, which is awesome. Hopefully we did pretty good on the... I mean, 97, 98. I mean, we were already good enough. All right, come on. Really want that 7th or higher to get that $2 million bonus this time around. Such a good bonus. Actually, let's check the car setup real quick. So you're 96, so actually we'll go back to that one. Tire choice, 23 laps. Actually, the super softs would be okay. Super softs are definitely going to be okay. All right. Well, good to know. So we will stay on the super softs. And I'm going to drop you down to 9 laps. Actually, I'll drop you down to 8. And then you... 99, not bad. You can also do super softs, I guess. And we'll do 9 laps on you, just a tiny bit less. And knowledge. Knowledge is power. I mean, we'll do the softs. I don't think we're going to actually run them. But we're also not running any of those things either, so it's not going to matter. We'll do the pit stop, because at least it's something. And then we'll go aggressive. I don't think we're going to run softs at all. I mean, there's just a slim chance we might run them the last stint. Maybe, but I doubt it. Come on. Come on, Roland. Show me what you got, bud. Get off to a good start. Decent start, I think. Either that or just the guy next to him had a bad start. It's hard to say. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. Come on, Roland. Get up in there. Do good. You got this, buddy. One of y'all, 7th or higher, please. Both of y'all would be amazing. Come on, Roland. You got this. Alright. I'm going to drop down to high push. Just kind of settle in here for a little bit. Graves is doing pretty good. I don't see any water coming on the track at all. It is a pretty cool day, so we're probably going to be able to stay pushed on the tires for quite a bit. Greaves. Come on, Greaves. Keep it up. You might be our person who stays 7th or higher, although obviously I want Roland to get up there too so that we can make him happy, but I don't know what happens if he doesn't get to 2nd place. I mean, does morale just like plummet or something? Does he want to leave? I honestly don't know what's going to happen with that. All right, let's see where we're at when they cross the line. We are just not crossing the line, just barely under where we want to be. Same for you. So we'll probably need to go yellow for at least a little bit. Let's do yellow for at least a lap for now, and then we'll come back to that here in a second. Go ahead and jump up to 12x for now. We'll give it like 2 laps here on yellow. I mean, both our drivers are 7th or higher at the moment, so that's decent. As I say that, they start to drop down. All right, so you just crossed. You can go back to high. I think you can stay orange. You're going to stay a little bit longer, so you probably need to come down to neutral. Possibly even conserve, actually. And you're crossing the line right now, so you can go high as well. I mean, your temperature's fine. It's just you do have a lot of wear on your tires right now. All right, so when you go ahead and pitch you, come back on for super sauce. 16 laps when it's all said and done, so that's perfect. We'll go 8 and a bit. Everything looks good there. Fast. Go. Bree's doing so pretty good so far. She got down to that lower band of the tires. It's not ideal, but oh, we also got a mistake there. It's all right. We'll go orange here. You're going to pit now. Go super softs. You're going to go probably 8 and a bit as well. Everything looks good here. Go. Ooh, somebody crashed. Not good. You dip down into your lower band as well. But a lot of other guys I think are as well. So I think we're going to be okay without that, with that in mind. Man, so much crud in my throat. Apologies. Not trying to be gross here. Alright, we're going to drop you down to neutral. I don't really want to push our tires too much. Temperature's going to be okay, but the wear is going to be a little bit rough, I think. Alright, 5th and 7th, and a couple of people are crashing, so it's going to help us a little bit. No rain whatsoever, so we're going to be good for the whole race for that. Just crossed the line, 4 and a bit, 5 and a bit. Stay on orange for both of y'all. Come on, guys, keep it up. Keep it up. If we have enough engine, we might actually go fill it up this next lap and see if we can just really push the engine quite a bit. All right, crossing the line right now. She could go red. I think we're going to stay in orange. 31% you're good on the tires. You can probably push this last lap since it's going to be the last lap for these tires anyway. And we will come out on super soft. It's going to be 8 laps remaining. We've been able to do 8 laps for each of these stints. So that's okay. And we'll go 8 and a bit. We'll go 9 and a bit. We can really just push the engine. Let's see, what would we do? 9 would be, this would be 10 laps with 8 laps remaining. So for at least 5 or 6 of the laps we can go red. I think that's okay. I mean, engine condition's dropping a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. Might as well take advantage of it when we can. Alright, you just passed. You could go red, but I don't think we need to. We are going to go push. We are going to schedule your pit. Go super softs. And we are going to go 7, 8, 9 in a bit. You just want to go red. Is our park condition okay? I mean, 60%. Still got a decent amount of engine left. I think we're going to be okay doing that. We are going to go high until we know for sure that we can go overtake. In fact, we're just going to drop down to the neutral until the overtake time. All right, we're going to go high for you as well, and neutral. And we'll check it across as you cross the line here in a second. So you're crossing the line right now. So you have 6 laps remaining. 6 times 1.3 would be 6, 7.8. I think you can go red almost the entire rest of the time. Well, let's go for it. And let's go push. And then you are crossing right now. You've got plenty. Oh yeah, you definitely can go. Actually, we put one too many laps of fuel in your thing, actually. Let's burn that off as much as we can, because that'll help reduce the weight as well. 5 laps remaining. Yeah, you're going to be good. Check the tire wear is a little bit high. We'll drop you down a little bit. Your tire wear is going to be okay, I think. All right. 4 laps remaining. You're fine. You're gonna have to drop down to orange here in a minute, but that's okay. You're definitely fine. Three laps remaining. 2 more laps of red, and then you can do a last lap on orange, I think. So let's go ahead and just go up to push for now. It's going to be okay. And you can stay on red the whole time. I mean, it looks like maybe we can hold it 7th. Yep. Actually, you're going to have to do half this lap in red, and you can have to drop down to orange, I think. Let's just do orange first for now. And that's going to be okay. And you're plenty fine. Come on, guys. Stay in there. Come on, guys. I mean, about halfway you can go up to red. You can probably go up to push here, though. You can stay on red the whole time. Stay on orange, that's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and go up to red. I think you're going to be okay. Hold on to that 7. There you go. Got our money, at least. I mean, Ronald is just not doing good, unfortunately. It is what it is. I see Ronald. Roland. Roland, not Ronald. But at least we got our couple $1,000,000. Got some good money. Unless she gets dropped down because of her time penalty, which is a possibility. That would be really sad if we lost it because of that. Which unfortunately is possible. Oh, she did get a time penalty, but she stayed on 7th. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, decent money for or decent points for the team. 3rd is still within reach, but honestly, we're not getting, our cars aren't getting any better this season. So I actually think we're 5th is just be where we're at. I don't think we're going to get anything else. I mean, just getting 7th or higher with one of our drivers so that we can get some of the sponsor money, honestly, is I guess all we're going to have to look forward to, because our cars are absolutely not getting any better than they are right now. Here's our gearbox. Start working on the performance for that here in a minute. Check our mail. Car condition. Interview. Sure. You attempted a quick pit stop. Guess I should have been more careful. Sure. Pit crew review. 2 pit mistakes. That's rough. And gearbox is finished. Let's go check out the pit crew. That's pretty solid. All around, actually. 98. Let's get rid of the 81. 87, 87. I mean, these are some good tires. Might be worth grabbing. Who do we get rid of, though? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this 12, 14 isn't amazing. Their 96 is pretty good, though. This 14 is only 114 and some refueling. Also not amazing. Is anybody below 90 to start with? No. A couple of people at 90, though. This person's all around pretty good, though. This person's not the most amazing person, maybe. I could see getting rid of them. Hiring somebody better. I mean, this 85 starts off at 0.1%, but they're good all around. 87 is pretty solid, though. Honestly, though, I think we just go with anybody that's 90 or higher. We just ignore these people that are below. I'd love to have them, but I think anybody below 90, we're just going to ignore. The question then is this 98 person good enough? I mean, this 98 person is good, kind of as good as this person in some ways, or this person even. Oh, that person is 98. Let's grab one of our 90s maybe. Drop one of them out that's maybe that's not as good. Like here's a 90, and they're actually currently all the way down to 40. Oh, they're 90, but they have a 15. I would love to keep you around. I mean, of all of them, this one's probably the burst down here. So we're going to fire you. And then we're going to go hire you. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that 11 goes up a little bit, so it's going to go up to 14. Okay, so that's a good start, I think. All right, so 4.1 here definitely needs to go away. Somebody with good tires. Let's bring our new person in. That sounds good. Next highest is 0.9. I'm just going to grab one of you guys in for the second, and then we'll swap some things around. 0.6 is the next highest. We'll swap you out. And then 1.6 actually is really high. So we'll bring that person in at 0.1. And then I think 0.7 is the next highest. Yes. So we'll swap out this 0.7. All right, so there we go. I swapped all the people out that we needed to. Now we got to just figure out who to plug in. Okay, so we're going to put you up here on front jack. Rear jack is probably you, although I think you're probably going to be good enough. And that way we can use the 16 for the refueling. Or this 15 maybe. And then tires 14, 14, 13, 14. That's actually incidentally pretty good. All right, well, that looks good. Not half bad. I think that's all the parts we're going to design, honestly. We got at least a good part, you know, an epic part for next season, all across the board. You know, we go all up to 538. I mean, we could do another one, but we'll just do the one for now. 592 there. 655 there. That's going to be awesome. I think we're going to have some good parts for next season. As decent as this season was, considering, actually surprisingly good. I mean, we're 5th ranked team, and I thought we would be struggling for 8th place, to be honest, if we were lucky. So we've actually done pretty good this season. Much better than I expected, and I think this next season is going to be even better than that. But again, we did reach that cap pretty quickly this season that I was not anticipating reaching that quite as quickly as we did. Honestly, all the parts are fine here. Don't think we need to work on reliability at all. We're just going to stay focused on performance across the board. Get our performance just locked in, although it really just needs to be locked in by the time that the races comes up. We'll do something like that. Refueling. Refueling using 176-pound fuel tanks. Fuel tanks can last up to 80% of race distance. This guarantees that teams need to make at least one pit stop during race, but we don't need to make the second one potentially. In comparison to a championship without fueling, this costs $20,000 per race. Kind of against this, but I'm going to say against. I'm not going to use any voting power more than just one. I'm a little bit against this, I think, but it's okay if it passes. It's not the end of the world, and I'm okay with just consuming a voting power. I mean, had I abstained, we still would have gotten the rejection, but, you know, not by much. So I think it's still okay that I did that. Yeah, it's interesting. Our cars are just not going to get any better this season. Crazy. Teams definitely better there. Looks like it's going to be a tiny chance of rain, not much. We could spend some money on some more factory stuff, some more headquarters stuff, I should say. Kind of okay with saving our money for the moment, though. Much more on the sponsors. One race, one race, one race. Actually, all three of these are going to come up here in the next race. So that's not too bad. I don't know. It would be nice to get enough money to get that car factory thing. Get 1.3 million, 1.4 million, whatever it was per race. It really helps out in the long run. All right, 7th or above. Only once have we not hit 7th or above this season, which is pretty awesome. I don't think we're going to change anything with the parts. I think the parts are still favoring Roland, which I think I'm okay with. I mean, she seems not completely unhappy with that, so seems to work for me. Drivers, I think, are getting better. Cool. I think it looks good. All right, guys, come on, let's go. Tondela. It's our second time at Tondela, isn't it? Already done one Tondela, I believe. Yeah, because we did them. I think we did the one without the little bit here. I think. I can't remember now. All of a sudden. I mean, I've done all these races so many times. I forget which one I've done when. Alright, so tiny bit of rain during practice. Is your feedback actually lower? What's 15 before? Let's see here. We're going to boost. Just pick direction. It's going to be okay. Go handling. I guess we'll go that way. Speed balance. Something like that. And we'll do... Oof. I kind of want to do softs because I'm hoping we can do softs in the race. Because our... the part that we have only goes softs, super softs, and ultras. So... yeah, we'll stick with the softs and hope that's going to be good enough. Maybe we should have done part stripping. I mean, part stripping is usually a pretty good way for us to catch up with some of the disadvantages that we sometimes have. But since we don't have nurses on our mechanics, that's kind of part of the reason why I decided not to do that. I don't really want to go try and chase down some more nurse guys because I kind of like our mechanics with the way they are at the moment. Alright, so downforce is pretty far off. Pretty deep into that. Handling's pretty far off. Speed balance was a little bit closer. You're actually not very poor, so don't have to go quite as far. Still gotta go pretty far, though. And then speed balance. Oh, well, looks good. Try that. Go, team, go. Grades across the board. I like it. Only 91% though, so we still have a little bit of work cut out for us. Poor to great, so just a smidge more. Poor to great, just a smidge more on the handling. Okay, yeah, something like that looks good. And we got one excellent on you. That's good. Very poor to very poor, so still a long ways to go on the downforce. Very poor to poor, so making some headway on the handling. And okay to excellent, so we definitely know where the excellent is. Alright, one more time to bring in for both of y'all. Hopefully, only one more. Definitely one more for you, but maybe two more for Greaves. Still great, it's across the board, huh? Did not really gain much, I bet. Well, we're up to 95 now. Honestly, that's going to be hard to find where that's at. We'll do a little bit. But I'm probably going to... I may settle for this 95 later. But we are going to go ahead and do the 6-lap stint at this point. Oh, still need at least one more bring in for you, unfortunately. Very poor. Only to poor. Man, your downforce is way over here. Way over here. And we went from poor to good on the handling. Smidge more, and then we still got speed balance. Wrong thing. Let's do this one. There we go. Try something like that. Now we're going to bring you in one more time. Here's what it is. Oh wow, it's going to get real wet. I mean, are we at least above 90 now? Yeah, we're 93. So, downforce. Even more. Great on the handling. Try that. But I think I'm going to send you out for as big of a stint as we can at this point. Not quite to the 95 that I would like to be, but I think we're going to be pretty close. We're not going to get our soft tires, I don't think. Hopefully at least get race trim. Yeah, we should be able to get race trim. Definitely wet out there. How wet it's actually going to be. I thought it was rain for a second there. It was. I think the graphic was just continuing for just a whole hot second. Currently a little bit cloudy. It's actually a pretty warm day. Doesn't look like there's going to be any rain whatsoever. Let's see here. Car setup. So 25 laps. We did hit 97%. Perfect. And we're going to be able to get 8 laps. Yeah, okay, I think that's going to be fine. We'll be able to do softs, I think, at least for 2 stints. We might have to do the last stint on mediums. We'll play it by ear, but I think that's going to be okay. I think I will drop you down to about 8 laps here. And then you probably do 9 laps. And make sure we plug in some good knowledge here. We'll do soft and race trim. That's going to be okay. I don't think we're going to be on mediums long enough for that to matter. Super overtake mode. Really tempting. I think it does the same condition loss as just regular overtake. It's just obviously a little bit faster and a lot more fuel. So on that note, we probably want to go ahead and put you on max fuel. So we're going to go attack and super overtake. See what happens. I mean, maybe better do like pit stop crew or something like that instead of this, but we'll try it. We'll see what happens. I mean, he's going to be burning through fuel like nobody's business. Get past this mess of a pack. Really not advancing at all, even with super overtake on. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to drop you down to push and high. I'm going to drop you down to push, but I'm going to leave you on super overtake for just a little bit longer. See if we can get any benefit from it here. Doesn't feel like we're making any benefit whatsoever, though. It's really just not making any difference. All right, 5.5. That's exactly as much as we need for the orange. We'll stay on orange. We'll drop you down to neutral, though. And then 6.9. You'll probably do a couple more laps on super overtake, but we got to drop it down pretty soon. He's literally not making any difference, though, as far as I can tell. He's just too stuck back there. You guys down to conserve, man. You guys are going through tires like crazy. I'm going to drop you down to high right now. Just settle in for a little bit. We might go back to super overtake later. All right, 3.3, 4.4. So yeah, they're right a good split right now. You have to do the last lap on yellow, but that's going to be okay. You can go up to push because you're actually about to change your tires here in just a moment anyway. So we'll drop you down to yellow, schedule your pit, bring you out on softs again. 18 laps remaining, so we'll definitely want to go 9 in a bit. Parts are looking okay. Go fast. We can go back up to neutral, I think. Alright, let's come out on high and push. And you're going to go down to medium. Schedule your pit. And softs as well. Go 9 and a bit with you as well. You're on neutral. Go high and push. I'd love to go super overtake, but I don't think we can do it because I just don't think we're going to get up enough fuel to be able to pull it off. We'll see. Maybe in the last stint we can, save up enough. Nice Greaves is being a decent driver, which you don't even have the best car at the moment, which is kind of funny. Oh, we're going to bring you down to conserve, please. Yep, perfect on the fuel. Pretty good on the fuel, so keep it up, guys. Two laps and a bit. Just cross the line, 1 lap and a bit. We'll drop you down to medium. We'll go back up to push for this last little bit though. And softs one last time. 9 and a bit. And everything else looks good. There we go. We're going to push you up to neutral. We're not going to go any higher than that. I'm going to drop you down to medium though. Pit. Last little bit on softs. We're going to go 9 in a bit just so we can try and do some of the super overtake. Maybe. And you can go up to high and stay that way. Oh, other than the tires. Same for you. Push and high for a little bit. Maybe when we get about 5 laps left. Oh, you're way up there. Go down to conserve, please. Go down to neutral. When we get about 5 laps left, we might push him a little bit more. Alright, it'll be 5 laps when we cross the line here. 5 and a bit. Looks good. We might be able to go red towards the end. 5 and a bit. You got plenty. So let's go ahead and go super overtake, see what happens. No, your engine condition's fine. I mean, your front wing's not doing so good. There'll be 3 laps once we cross the line here, so we got plenty there. Conserve, that's fine. Drop you down to conserve as well. 3. We can go a little bit more on super overtake, I think. Not really feeling like it's making much difference though. Alright, 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit. We're going to have to drop you back down to orange. Keep you on conserve. Fighting to keep 7th at the moment. Not by much. It's the last lap as we cross the line. So we can go a little bit and then go red. So you're going to have to stay in orange. I think we can go up to red now. Can we get? I don't think we can get 7th place back. No, we're not going to be able to get it back. Oh, it's frustrating. Missed it by that much. Unless somebody cheated, which is always possible. Oh, so close. Only like less than a second. I think it was 0.9 seconds, so not by much. Come on, find somebody who cheated. I want my sponsor money. Nope. Nothing going. Only person that cheated was way down there. I mean, still pretty good position, but just it's unfortunate to miss out on that money. Like I said, our cars are just as good as they're going to get, and everybody else's, I guess, are getting just a little bit better. It is what it is. Still good overall. Good positioning overall. It's about to get a rank up on her smoothness. You're about to get a rank up on your adaptability, which is really good. 4th overall as a team, not too bad. Well, there's our save. We got 2 episodes left, 3 races left. I mean, I think we've determined that we're going to be a 5th ranked team. It's a slim chance we could also drop down to 6th, but I'm hoping we can hold on to that 5th ranked spot. I don't think he's going to get even close to 2nd place. It is what it is. But, you know, feels pretty good. I mean, our car is 6th place, and if we're 5th place as a team, that feels all right. Our drivers are up to 4th place now. Our sponsors are... Why are our sponsors worst? Oh, because we just lost 3 of them. That makes sense. All right, we'll get those back this next episode, I should say. So, yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.